On Tuesday, October 20th, the U.S. Justice Department filed an antitrust lawsuit against Google, accusing the conglomerate of unlawfully maintaining monopolies through anti-competitive and exclusionary practices. While it has not been legally challenged until now, the Big Five of big tech, Amazon, Apple, Facebook, Google, and Microsoft, parallel the American monopolies of the late 1800s and early 1900s. Throughout the Gilded Age, robber barons dominated the economy. When added to the list of the world's richest billionaires of today, Gilded Age business magnates would make up the richest four. Behind each of these extremely wealthy individuals was a monopolistic company: Rockefeller and Standard Oil, Carnegie and United States Steel Corporation, Ford and the Ford Motor Company. Later, the Sherman Antitrust Act of 1890 and other similar laws were utilized to break up the Standard Oil Company, American Tobacco, and others. What practices were these lawsuits based on? Standard Oil was originally an oil refining company. However, they had not only bought all the refining companies in Cleveland, but had also begun to expand into oil exploration and distribution. American Tobacco Company similarly was made up of a merger of more than 250 companies, producing 80% of all tobacco products in the U.S. What monopolistic behaviors have led to these circumstances? The Department of Justice lays out over 100 instances of these behaviors in 4 sections. Google's largest and first business is its search engine, netting 93% of organic search engine visits. Their other services dominate the market too. Gmail is the largest webmail provider with 1.5 million active users. YouTube attracts around 1 billion unique visitors per month, compared to Vimeo's 100 million. These sites make money through advertising, so Google created Google Ads and acquired DoubleClick. To increase their advertising revenue, they created Google Analytics and Google Tag Manager, 2 tools that help analyze the large amount of traffic and track users. By providing these analytics services for free to other websites, and these ad platforms as a source of income, Google has placed its user tracking on 80% of the top million most visited websites. Google doesn't just stop there. They contribute 3 times more individuals to the W3 Consortium, the world's largest web standards committee, than even Microsoft. This has allowed them to send standards proposals straight from planning document to prototyping. Even if Google were to just stop caring about standards, Google Chrome accounts for roughly 66% of web traffic, and browsers based on the same Chromium source code account for almost 90% of web traffic. The only other major browser engine, Gecko, is developed by the Mozilla Foundation. Mozilla, in turn, gets most of its revenue through a deal with Google to make it the default search engine in Firefox. One of their most recent proposals, WebRTC, can be used to reveal a user's real IP even when they are using a proxy or VPN. For many, using the internet means using a device running Google's operating system and web browser to make a search through Google that leads you to a website with Google tracking. They use all the data from all these platforms to power the world's biggest online advertising platforms, practically unchallenged by competition. Just like Standard Oil did, Google has consolidated a monopoly through horizontal and vertical integration, acquiring competitors and gaining total control of their industry.